in a recommendation letter to nominate Dr. Ciccantelli for this award, it was written that successful people are those who serve others without regard for their own gain. And it is only fitting that in addition to a role and function as a school psychologist in Nordonia, Dr. Ciccantelli has taken on an adjunct position at John Carroll University, whose Jesuit refrain is "Men and Women for Others." There are many people in this room that have benefited from having Dr. Ciccantelli cross paths with them in their lives. There are former interns, there are practicum students, there are graduate students, colleagues, friends, and family. And most importantly, while not in this room, there are countless students' lives that she has made a difference for. Today, we recognize Dr. Ciccantelli for her far-reaching contributions to the field of school psychology. And while Dr. Ciccantelli is far too humble and would shudder at the idea that the adjective of greatness would be used to describe her, I'm reminded of what Muhammad Ali advised when he said, "Don't wait for the world to recognize your greatness. Live it and let the world catch up to you." Today, we've caught up with Dr. Ciccantelli, and it is my great privilege, honor, and joy to announce that the 2018 School Psychologist of the Year is my friend and colleague, Dr. Lynn Ciccantelli.
Thank you. I am pleased, honored, and humbled to be the recipient of the School Psychologist of the Year Award. Words cannot convey my sincere appreciation and gratitude. When one receives an award, it becomes a golden opportunity to reflect and give thanks to those individuals who have been instrumental in making us who we are today. I'd like to begin by expressing my thanks to the awards committee and all the members of OSPA for the honor you have bestowed me. Thank you to the OSPA Executive Board, a group of warm, welcoming, and highly talented individuals who work diligently to get our voice heard and who lead us to be one of the most highly respected organizations across the nation. I am very proud to be a part of this group, and it is with great pride that I say I am a school psychologist. It certainly is one of the finest professions. In this field, we have the opportunity to impact the lives of children of all ages. What could be nobler? I'd also like to thank my local organization, the Kent-Akron Association of School Psychologists, especially Jenna Heedy and Stephanie Jazwakowski for nominating me, and together with Keith Mesmer, Bradley Paramore, and Carrie Hutchinson for writing letters on my behalf. I will always remember your kind words, which touched me deeply. Like you, they will always hold a special place within me. Supervising practicum students and interns has been one of the highlights of my career, especially when I get to see them quickly take on leadership roles in our organization, currently like Jenna and Bradley. Shortly after I was notified that I had been nominated, I called my son Dan, sitting with me today, and told him of the award. Dan, being the sports enthusiast that he is, said, "Wow, Mom, that's great. It's almost like winning the Heisman." I thought, it kind of is. However, some particulars I recently learned about the Heisman is that it is not just awarded solely based on one's own abilities. It recognizes the excellent standing of the team. In other words, being on a winning team makes a player come out higher in the rankings. The team helps the player look better. Also, many Heisman winners tend to have a story, and sometimes that story goes along with that person's accomplishments and includes an understanding that adversity can actually make us stronger and that challenges can make us better than we ever thought possible. So here is a piece of my story. Success means nothing without a strong team. I am fortunate to be part of some great teams. As teams go, my family are kind of like the starters. They are the ones I need and rely on for the important things in life. Therefore, I must begin by thanking my family. You are my heart, my greatest treasure, my most precious gift. God has blessed me enormously with a family like you. Joining me today is my husband, Pat, and my sons, Dan and Brian. Pat, you are my best friend. You have encouraged me and listened to me and my long stories. People that know me know that's how I tell things. They're going forever. You probably deserve a reward of your own. You have walked beside me on this wonderful and sometimes rocky journey, and I can't imagine doing it with anyone else. We've been a strong team, and together raised 3 wonderful children. My daughter Jen, who could not be here today, is a teacher in South Carolina. She's an amazing woman and an incredible mother. Watching her with her daughter, my granddaughter, is one of life's most precious moments. My son Dan, a graduate of The Ohio State University, is probably one of the biggest, most devoted Ohio sports fans. Yes, including being a fan of the Cleveland Browns. Dan, that deserves a clap. You are a person of true character, kindness, compassion, honesty, and integrity. You work hard and put your heart and soul into everything you do. You care deeply about people and hold them close to your vest. You make me very proud. And my son, Brian, you have created in me a deeper level of empathy, patience, and understanding than I ever thought possible. Because of you, I truly am a better person and a better school psychologist. Watching you forge ahead every day, despite your challenges, has made me a cheerleader for children who struggle and their parents. Through you, I have learned to appreciate the joy and beauty in the little things and the many unexpected things. I am told that in the end, we find the little things really were the big things in life. I also extend my gratitude to my parents who worked hard to provide for me, allowing me many opportunities. Joel Osteen said, "You need to associate with people that inspire you, people that challenge you to rise higher, people that make you better." My other team is my defense, or the people with whom I work. Keith Mesmer, all my group back there, Gina Wursdahl, Emma Sacha, Lauren Miller, Carrie Hutchinson, and the staff and teachers with the Nordonia Hills City Schools, or endearingly referred to as the land of rainbows and unicorns, coined by my former practicum student and now colleague and friend, Jenna Heedy. Each of you make even the toughest days more tolerable just by being there, and for that I feel very fortunate. I'd like to thank just a few more people who are part of this journey, who have encouraged me, believed in me, and gave me opportunities to grow in a field that I love. Dr. Jean Jenkins, School Psychology Program Coordinator at John Carroll University, and one of the hardest working women I know. Jean, I don't think you ever sleep. Sue Chute and Karen Muffley, former Nordonia administrators, and our family friend, Joe Ventura, who has been an angel to our family and to whom I am forever indebted. You see, in the end, we all have Heisman moments. Those unforgettable moments where we finish strong and where we are all winners because of the tapestry of our lives. As I conclude, I'd like to share a brief story about one of my favorite elementary school students, who I will call Max. Last month, Max stopped by my room like he does several times every day. You know that student. I got my daily hug, and as he was on his way out the door, he remembered it was my birthday. He turned around and said, "Mrs. C, happy birthday." I said, "How nice of you to remember." And then he said that dreaded question, "How old are you?" Oh boy, I thought, that one I am not answering. So I just said old. Fortunately, he let that one go. Then he proceeded, "What do you want for your birthday?" Knowing this student has been famous for bringing in items from his home for the staff, things like jewelry and other valuables, I was very careful in my response. So I replied, "You know, I just want my kids to call me today." He gave me a funny look of, "Really?" And proceeded to say, "Well, how about a blanket?" Oh no, I thought. I can imagine him bringing in the biggest blanket he could find from home. I said, "You know, you are really sweet, but I have everything I need." And to this he said, "Well then, I will just wish for you to be taller." I thought I'd get a laugh out of that. So while I am actually not taller in stature, my wish has been granted. For today, I am truly walking a little taller. Thank you, and have a blessed day.